Hey guys, a little bit of a MeadeFX update. We got 2 shorts in the work. 2 shorts. One is Mark of Hollow's Eve, which, if all in all goes well, you might see it for Christmas. We was wanting to do Halloween, but everybody's schedules are just chaotic. It is going to be primarily a Halloween-based film, but we're just not going to make that deadline. There's no way. We haven't even started recording. The script's done. It's a kind of reminds me of like a Cheaty's 80 movies, which is exactly what we was going for. The other one is going to be a spring project, and I know I've talked about it and talked about it and talked about it, but I just killed myself jogging a mile to get into shape for character Eric Stone from the movie Deadly Contact that we have preached about, we've talked about. But we're going to do it. I'm on a super strict diet. I'm working out at least 4 times a week now, and they're primarily toning workouts that I absolutely hate. But got the size, now you got to get the tone. We got 2 martial artists, including myself, who will be doing the choreography for the fight scenes. One's a black belt in Shaolin. The other one has a black belt in judo, as well as a taekwondo background and Brazilian jiu-jitsu background. The fight scenes we are going to shoot much more professionally than we have in the past. We're really getting ready to make that big professional jump, and I think everyone who's supported us in this, we're getting ready to get a new camera. We've got a green screen now, getting ready to get the lighting and everything for it. But the script for Deadly Contact seems like it was roughly 90 pages last time I counted, which is going to be some reworks, a little push and a little pull, but you all will not get the full release, the full length release at the moment, because it's just not in the budget right now to do a full length. Well, it is, but everything just has to fall into a certain line right now to make that, and I would hate for everyone to waste their time. We be filming and find out, something happens, and we have to cancel a project that we've already put a lot of time, effort, and money into. So it doesn't mean we're giving up on the full length film. That just means, as of right now, it's going to be released in a short, and we're going to take the scenes that are within a budget without having to rely on anyone to film, with the exception of the actors. You always got to rely on your actor and your teams. And so that's helping a lot. It looks like everything's going to fall into place. I got an actress to play the lead female role. If nothing happens, fingers crossed, everybody better crossing them fingers. We may have to adjust the script for the one of the actors a little bit because of the age difference, but it's not the exact choices I wanted to make. I really like the original script so well, but I'm just not sure things will ever work out to where I could use the original crew that I wanted on this film. There's just a lot of history between them. I still think the world of those people, but I just don't know if that'll ever happen. Don't get me wrong, I think the script will still be fantastic, and I think it'll still have most of that magic. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be an awesome film. We just made a new addition to our film equipment. We have a stabilizing gimbal now, and I've only got to train with it a little bit, but I love it. Oh, it's gonna Like right now, it was a nightmare to do 3D tracking because of sometimes how rough some of the movement was going, especially when I was wanting to record at a low shutter speed to get that nice little blur that I like sometimes. But I think this will help out a lot because you're not getting that real rough movement. But, oh, those gambles are awesome from what little bit I've got to use it. And now for the other film, The Mark of Hallows Eve, which is going to be the first one y'all are probably going to see. Filming of that one, we was wanting to do this week, but so many people had plans to do where it's college fall break, and I didn't want to impose on their break because I understand, you know, there's things you want to do with your family and stuff like that, and I didn't want to impose on them. So maybe here in the next week or two, we'll start filming some of it. At least I'll probably start shooting the scenes that I have access to everyone individually, like the ones that doesn't require everyone on scene together. Is probably what I want to start filming first, and then spread out. And this film has so many visual effects going on, it's probably, if I get it done by Christmas, I'll be pushing it, because I've never done a film ever that had this many visual effects going on, because there's a lot of them going on. And I've never edited a film that took this much, so I'm probably going to be bald by the next time y'all see me in an update, because I've lost my mind pulling my hair out. But this is just an update, guys, and I look forward to seeing. I look forward for y'all to see our next filming. I hope you all enjoyed the case. I know it took me a lot longer to get that out than was anticipated, but it really turned out good despite all the technical issues that we had on set. I mean, we had a lot of them. We had a lot of technical issues, I'm not gonna lie. But I had a blast working with those actors. We had a blast shooting it. We had a blast afterwards, though, and we're not going to talk about that because I think some of the crew would come down here and kick the shit out of me. But we had a blast shooting it. I know Logan Proctor, the guy who played as Roy, he had a blast, especially where I was holding him over the fire. He said now he knows what's going to be like where he's going, and we all just kind of chuckled. Clay Linesnicker, I'm not sure how you pronounce his last name. It was awesome working with him. He was an awesome cameraman. I'm not gonna lie, he was awesome. I want to get him back behind the camera. I had never had anyone work behind a camera without me telling him what to do, and was so pleased with it. I might have been more pleased with some of his camera work than my own, and that's saying a lot. Which for the future, Justin Smith, he's one of my actors / my cameraman. I'm going to work with him extensively because I want him to work with me so well that he knows what I want before I even know I want it. But and he's looking forward to Deadly Contact. He's really looking forward to this one. We've all been, see, Deadly Contact all started out as an ideal I had back probably as far back as like 2006, when I was like 16, actually maybe even younger than that, maybe 15, 14 years old. And it went from being a little retard story from a kid to, I think it's something special. I've got a little bit of criticism from one person, but it was constructive criticism, which I don't necessarily disagree with her on these things, but I also get her point from it. But with that said, you have two different kinds of people. There's people who hate Jack Reacher, not Jack Reacher, but John Wick, and it's true. Some people hate that film, and I think it's one of the greatest action films ever made. But it's just difference in people, which don't get me wrong. I took in what she said into consideration, and I might alter a thing or two, but I'm not going to change the magic that I thought was what I created. Which, like I said, I may extend the final film several pages, add some scenes. I think I really need to add some scenes between the main character and the lead female, to give them some more information and, you know, some more chemistry to them. And I think I also need to maybe make some more chemistry between the main character and the main antagonist. But that's a story y'all gonna have to wait to see how that goes. But it's been nice talking to y'all. I hope y'all look forward to my next film as much as I do. MeadeFX out.